gave an interview recently and you talked about how you felt during the GameCube era. And I don't remember what the original word was, but in translation I think it was that you might have felt a little sad during the GameCube era about where Nintendo was going. And I'm wondering how you're feeling these days. Is it all good and great? Are you feeling very happy, or do you still? How do you feel about things?
そうですね。今はね、例えばアメリカに入国するでしょ。で通関でおじさんとかおばさんにいろいろ質問されるでしょ。
宮本さんが。
昔はね、昔は任天堂で働いてるの全然通じなかったんですよ。それが任天堂で働いてるって言ったら、結構マリオを知ってる人は多いって言ってくれる。今年入ってきた時なんかはもうマリオを知ってる人じゃなくても、任天堂という名前を聞いただけでスッとしてくれるんですよ。でそれぐらいね、日本でもそうなんですけども、マリオを知ってるとか知ってない関係なく、Wii とか DS で任天堂というものがすごく自分の身近なものやというふうに思ってくれる人がものすごく増えたという実感なんですね。
So yeah, I mean, it's one thing that's I think very different is that there was a period where, you know, whenever I would come to America and people would potentially, you know, see me or hear that I worked at Nintendo, and they might not show much interest unless they knew who Mario was. But this time, you know, when coming to the United States and entering the country, I found that surprisingly, you know, regardless of whether people know who Mario is or don't know who Mario is, when they hear that you know, some people from Nintendo are passing by, everyone turns their head, you know, regardless of their age or their gender, and they show an immediate interest. And to me, what I really appreciate the most out of it is that it's not, you know, it's not just Mario, but in fact there are so many people who now look at Nintendo and they look at the DS and Wii as something that's relevant to their life and that's close to them, and that they're showing an interest in that. And to me, that's been a very big change.
だからビデオゲームっていうものに対しての偏見が随分なくなったという実感ですよね。
So to me, I mean, I've had a very distinct feeling that some of the long-standing stereotypes and prejudices that there have been against video games have really begun to break down.
一方でやっぱり任天堂はシンプルな誰でも遊べるものを作ってるから攻略のしがいがないっていう意見もこう先入観で持たれるようになっていて、だから今年のテーマニューマリオとかこのリゾートというのは結構攻略しがいのあるゲームに仕上がりましたよっていうのがそこがきちっとできればもっと満足ですよね、自分たちとして。
But I think on the flip side to that, one of the remaining criticisms that we hear from people who've been gamers for a long time is that you know, Nintendo is trying to make games that are simple, but there's not much depth or there's not much challenge to them. And one of the big goals for us this year at this E3 has really been to focus on creating games that are fun, but games that offer a great deal of depth and have a great deal of strategy to them. And we feel that Wii Sports Resort and New Super Mario Bros. Are two games that we've spent a lot of effort on to really add depth to the gameplay, so that they can be the type of game that people who maybe are new to gaming can pick up and play easily. The people who've been playing games for a long time, when they try those games out, will be surprised at how much depth there is and at how much challenge there is.